So you talk to her every day or anytime?
Okay, so we're here with Jimmy Denson, James Samuel Denson of Memphis, Tennessee, and we're making a short video uh, of Jimmy to settle any questions people have about his association with Elvis and Gladys Presley in Memphis, Tennessee, in the Lauderdale courts, and even before they were in the Lauderdale courts. And we just want to have Jimmy tell us a little bit about how they came together.
Okay.
Okay? Tell us a little bit about how you and Elvis met and how you and the Presleys came together.
Okay, I sure will. Well, I was already at home, and I was going to Humes High School. I was a senior at Humes when he was a freshman there, when he first started, and he was. They were members of my mom and daddy's church, the Poplar Street Mission at Poplar Law, and he was a. Mama used to say, Elvis is a darling boy, and it tickled me. I'd laugh because I was a little older than him and a professional fighter, and he was just a little nice little sissy boy. And but they were members of my daddy and mama's church, and he was just a darling boy. My mother thought he was just a darling.
And you were a fighter, so you were a tough guy. What about Elvis?
Well,
What
he
about?
was a sweet little boy.
Yeah.
He was a darling baby. He was my mother's darling baby. She said, "Oh, he's a darling baby."
Yeah, and you stuck up for him. And Gladys, what? How did that happen? What happened?
Well, the boys at Humes were tough kids, and but I could whip anyone at Humes because I was older and a professional fighter and already, and he was just a nice little boy, and people will never know what a nice little boy he was. But
Did Gladys come to you and ask you to watch out for Elvis?
well, every day she walked him to school every morning with me,
Yeah.
and I had two sisters that went to school with me, Dolores and Virginia. That we were all at Humes.
And you and Lee watched out for him
Oh,
actually,
sure.
because y'all were champion fighters and he was not, right?
Oh, no, not a chance. No, he was just a nice little baby boy.
Okay.
He's just a darling. Mama said he's a darling, man.
So they went to your mom and dad's church, and
Yeah,
that's how you all came.
Poplar Law in Memphis.
Poplar and Law.
Yeah, it's right at
That's Danny Thomas now, isn't it?
right. Well,
Law Street is Danny.
It's just a half a block from Danny Thomas now,
Oh, I see.
near the church.
Okay, so that's how you knew the Presleys. They
Oh,
lived
sure.
in Memphis, you lived in Memphis, and they went to your parents' church.
That's right. 7 nights a
How,
week.
how many years? How many years did 7 years? Is that what you said?
Well, I I had already been in the service. I was older than Elvis, and so I went to him because I was on the GI Bill of Rights, and I was getting $130 a month just to go to school.
Right.
So I had a check coming in from the government because I'd been in the service in the Marine Corps.
Right.
Yeah, he was just a nice little boy. The world will never know what a little nice kid he was because his mother protected him like he was a baby, like I knew he was her baby, and my mother thought he was the darling baby.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, thanks for the little snippet there, and we'll stop right here and we'll pass this along so that people's curiosities can be settled about how Jimmy Denson knew Elvis Presley.
Right.
All right. Thank you, Jimmy.